Raw on Netflix. At least the stream didn't drop and Mike Tyson didn't show us his ass. So WWE and Netflix have obviously been promoting this show as if it's a pay-per-view. And I have to say, the production quality is the highest budget I've ever seen WWE look. The red spots through the crowd, the new immersive drone shots through the arena. Products never looked better than this. Although I don't know how I feel about those drones, especially after the Grays have been trying to stage an invasion angle there in New Jersey. I never forgot about Miami either. But as for the show itself, had its good and bad. You could tell that this episode was about introducing newbies and normies to the show. It was very light on angles while setting the table for future happenings. And what confused me the most about this was The Rock. He came out as the final boss. The crowd fucking exploded. We stayed litty. It was Keno. And then he seemingly turned babyface instantly. And he buried the hatchet with Cody. Yeah, sorry, Codester. Sorry I, beat you within an inch of your life in front of your mother. My bad. Let's hug. And I was like, well, there goes a year and a half of Keno we could have gotten. And so then, when Roman faced Solo, Heyman was looking shadier than ever, and The Rock was set to present the winner with the Ulafala, the MacGuffin that would tie this whole thing together. I was ready for this. It was weirdly tense. It took Rock a while to present it, and Heyman doing that 3, 2, 1 symbol that The Rock did at Bad Blood. I was ready. And then he just handed it to him, and they hugged. Maybe I'm just seeing things, but it felt like if we're going to get a match with The Rock, it would be against Roman. There was too much weird tension within that, but then it kind of was a nothing burger. And I was like, and there goes another year and a half of Keno that we could have gotten. So I was just left confused. We may still get these matches someday, but honestly, it feels like Rock was just making it as clear as possible that he's not working WrestleMania this year. Maybe squashing both of those open threads that he had was his way of making it clear. Or another way to look at it is maybe he's gotten both Cody and Roman to let their guard down, so maybe he'll reveal himself in some way. But if that's the case, it kind of feels like they've written themselves into a corner. What made all the sense in the world, though, was Big Match John. I'm gonna miss that human highlighter pen and jorts. It is truly surreal to see adults, grown men, chant, "Thank you, Cena. You deserve it." The idea of a 17th title win. The big takeaway is that he's in the Royal Rumble. And if he wins, that lends serious credence to the online theories that Cena versus Rhodes is the plan for WrestleMania 41. And it's his last year, and everybody loves him, which means they could finally turn him heel. Oh, do you think? Should they do it? Either way, I think his run is going to be Keno. Speaking of something that was a different kind of Keno, cringe Keno, that is, Hulk Hogan graced us with his presence. Look, man, I ain't gonna get political, but I don't know what they were thinking bringing Hulk Hogan out in front of fucking Californians. Bold strategy, Cotton. See if that one pays off for them. And beyond the stupid partisan work that is politics, Hulk Hogan just doesn't have the best reputation anymore in wrestling proper. I'm sorry, but at this point, all the guy is really known for in this generation are his ridiculous, elaborate lies about tearing every muscle in his back, slamming Andre the Giant at Wembley Stadium, being this close to playing bass for Metallica, and countless instances of other assorted buffoonery. And it didn't help that he was just there to shill slop. Like, get this fucking guy out of here. Can we get to the main event already? I don't need any beer slop clouding up my Netflix feed. And speaking of the main event, I really liked Punk versus Rollins. Punk is definitely slowed down, but I have to admit, that WWE pace where the moves matter and pace allows for storytelling, I'm gonna take that any day over work rate. Seth Rollins arguing with the referee, actually nailing Punk with a gnarly looking GTS, crowd loving it. This was a good one. Punk really needs to start doing leg day, though. I mean, I slack on that one, too. It's an upper body business, brother. Then don't do a deadlift GTS spot as the finish. Overall, I felt this episode of Raw was decent. I found myself really enjoying the new atmosphere. It just felt big time, legitimately. The promos were a little freer. The production quality kicked serious ass. The matches were good. And thank God, no censoring of crowd chants. WWE finally being free of the god-awful FCC standards was a sight to see. But what about you, Kino crew? What'd you think? Thumbs up? Thumbs down? Thumbs in the middle? Let me know down below. Whatever you do, however many rumbles you enter, world titles you win, or leg days you skip, just make sure to keep Kino. 'Cause life is cinema.